unboxing time. So I recently joined the Amazon Influencers Associate Program, and I joined this campaign, which gave me the opportunity to try out these Doodle Hog, it's very cute, Doodle Hog watercolor pens, Doodle Hog watercolor pens, premium artist brush tips. I've never used watercolor brushes, so first I just want to put my safety cap back on my knife. Safety first. I'm a teacher, so I'm sorry if it comes off. I'm sorry if it comes off patronizing, but I'm not sorry if it comes off teacherly, because I am a little teacherly. It's a side effect of being a teacher. So let's see what's inside, and let's take a look at the instructions, because I don't know how to use these, so this will be really fun to experiment with together. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it doesn't look like I have to do anything. No, you're looking at this and you're like, well, obviously they just pick it up and take the cap off. But the thing is that I had seen videos of ones that the whole set was like this, and it's like a whole other thing that I'll look into later and show you once I figure it out. But you you put the pigment in here and and it's a whole thing. So I will learn how to do that, and then I will show you. But it looks like I'm not gonna have to do that to get started, because they are preloaded. I do like that these are non-toxic. So if you've been on my channel for a little bit, you've heard me talk about watercolor paints and oil paints, and how both of them use heavy metals and you need to be really careful with. So I love finding a nice non-toxic alternative that maybe when it's time to start teaching my daughter how to paint, that this would be a safe alternative to the watercolors that I normally use. So I'm definitely not saying not to use other watercolors, but if you have kiddos or you worry about that kind of thing, that's the first thing that I noticed that I really liked about this. So I just randomly picked up this safety orange. It's cute. Look at all these colors though. Let's just take another minute to appreciate this before I start. Look at all those colors. It's really awesome. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these, and I can see right away how it does blend the things I love about markers and watercolor. Oh, you know what? I want to do this. Is this an indigo or a violet? Slate blue. Let's do slate blue and safety orange. So I guess I'm feeling some Broncos pride today, it turns out. Let's just see what this looks like on paper. It's beautiful packaging, isn't it? And check out this. So I'm not really a calligraphy person, but maybe I will give some of these techniques a try. So it looks like you can do most things you can do with watercolors with these. So I do have my cup of water ready to go here. And I have this piece of paper that I accidentally messed up cutting the top layer off of my watercolor block. So I decided that this would be a low pressure place to start with trying out these markers. So here's the purple. Sorry, this is a blue. I actually would call this an indigo, but they're saying, maybe even a violet, but they're saying it's a slate blue. What do you think? Put in the comments, what color do you think this is? Let's just do a little star. So my instinct was to start using it like a marker, but it doesn't move like a marker. It moves like a brush, which is great. I was gonna do a star and then I just kind of started playing with it. Let's get back to that. I like that idea a lot. Although it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just doing something more abstract now. so it definitely, you know, there's definitely a learning curve here, but it only took me a couple minutes to start figuring out how to make really intentional fine marks and lines with this. So really cool, fun fusion of what I would expect from like a traditional watercolor session and markers. Wow, so interesting. And I kind of like that shape a lot more than what I was thinking about doing. What will happen if I just dip it in a little water? Yeah, so that's very cool. You can dip it in water to get a more dilute color. Very pretty. Okay. Wow. Now I feel like you could overdo this and then not be able to get the color intensity that you wanted or had before, but I think it's just going to take more experimenting to see. I'm using some of the paper towel to draw some of the higher pigmented purple back or blue back in. Is this purple or blue? What do you think? Okay. I had pulled out this orange. I still want to use that, but I also want to see if I have more of like what I would call blue, because like I said, I feel like this is actually, now that it's out, I wouldn't even call it indigo. I would say that that's a violet, but there are definitely some blues in here. This is called plum purple, which is actually, I would say, a little more blue. Yeah, a little more blue than the violet I was just using that they say is blue. So I don't know, you know, let me know what you think. I'm just kind of doing, I don't know, I'm just being really spontaneous here. Just playing with my new watercolor markers. This is super fun. I wasn't expecting to like feel so into it right away when I tried this new medium, although it's always fun to experiment with new mediums, and that was part of why I was excited about doing this project. I'm not going to use any more water to dilute it because I didn't like how that affected. I think if I want to do a more dilute space, I'm more likely to use a regular watercolor brush and mix it with the water, but I don't know, I might just use these as is and just let it be its own thing, because you can definitely do a lot of, well, I'll read more in the booklet and let you know what I learn about that, but for now it's just, this is red. For now it's just interesting to see how they work as is. This is called Madder Lake. Pretty. A little bit of an orange to it, which will go great because I am still going to use that orange. I love purple and orange together. So you can definitely blend these. Pretty. Okay, let's do some of that orange. I'm gonna call this Doodle a day. Oh, I love the name Doodle Hog, by the way, and doodling is so underrated. I think I should add like a doodling section to my art vlog because it's way underrated. And I think I will use these for doodling, and I think of doodling as far as like what is the place for doodling for me as a professional artist. The place for me for doodling as a professional artist is as a creative exercise to get the juices flowing and chill out. Yeah, so here's my random doodle. Have a good day, everyone. See you later.